It's been a minute, and I'm sure you guys have been reading comments or saw my community posts, Twitter posts, Instagram, any TikTok, anything. If you guys have read anything of me, you know that I've been, I guess, gone for a while, and yeah, I've been gone for a minute, and it's not because of video games or it's not because of this or that. Well, it is because of this or that, but I've been fighting kind of a silent battle for a little bit, and I've been in denial for the longest time that I've been fighting, you know, myself mentally, and I pushed it off for super long, and I had a breaking point with actual circumstances in my life, hardships, relationships, um, childhood dog passing away, career being in a weird point, personal, many personal relationships, some other more private stuff that I don't want to get too much into has been overwhelming me, and those are legitimate circumstances that got me to a breaking point rather than the battle I was fighting with myself. The battle I fight with myself is being comfortable. I sit there and I'm just too comfortable. I like getting myself in this room. I like getting myself in my old apartment or my old parents' place, and I would never leave that room because I like playing games. I like making content. I like trying to find ways to be innovative on something else that I'm doing that's not content related. Everything was done in a room, and it was done in a room with a closed door away from everything in my life. And it made me happy, and that's when I would say I'm happy. And then I'd go out with friends every blue moon, and I would be happy. But when things got quiet, they weren't. And I sat there and I fought with myself in denial. And this isn't a post or a thing for you guys to feel bad for me. It's more of saying, put your hand out there. Like, truly put your hand out there because someone will grab it. And you need to grab that hand. And you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to go somewhere, And I'm really lucky in my life for being half decent at a video game to make it my job. And that's why I would say I'm happy, is because I got to do what I love, or get to do what I love. And I would sit there in denial, but in reality, I just needed to hold someone's hand, not pour on them, just share something, and I've been sharing with you guys because I've been trying, to hold your guys' hand, and I've been hiding things, and I've been disconnected. Just hit the fan real quick during early November to the point where I got to a breaking point and I couldn't do anything. I didn't eat a meal for 9 days. Um, Shit was rough, bro. But I'm grateful and I'm fucking lucky. I'm lucky, bro. I'm lucky. So it sucks, but it happens, and I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, and I think I'm back for a goddamn minute, and I'm gonna keep it that way. And I'm gonna get myself uncomfortable with everything I do in my life, and I think I'll be good. And I just thought I deserved to tell you guys everything. And yeah, it's been rough, but I took a 3 week break or so. Went to California, hung out with my friends, leaned on my friends. Had a really rough night. The first night it all happened, like the downfall. And I thought I was gonna fight it solo, and I realized I couldn't. And I called one of my best friends named Shree. Many of you guys know him. And it was 4 a.m., 3 a.m. And he got to my house in 15 minutes, and he lives 30 minutes away. And from that point on, I knew, it was gonna be all good. So just please, please, guys, just put your hand out. Just put your hand out. Whether it's just talking to a fucking stranger, just please put a hand out. Just put a hand out. Like when I went to go eat at a restaurant, or sorry, when I went to like a fragrance store or something like that. I was pretty fucking upset. But I just talked to one of the workers. Just talk, man. Just fucking talk. Do yourself a favor. I hate talking to people. I don't. I do, but I don't. But I just decided to, talk to somebody. Not about my problems, not about my issues. Just talk to somebody to feel some sort of connection. And everybody needs to do that. I'm going on a yap, but I'm just telling you guys of where my disconnect's been. And it's just I've just been so isolated from all my issues and problems in my life that I just hide. People will hold your hand. So please, please, please do. Please put your hand out there. Fighting a silent battle is not going to do much for you. So please, do yourself a favor. But that's it for the kind of the calm collective. I'm gonna send you guys off to when I started streaming. It was not calm and collective at all. It was a lot harder. You guys will see. It sucked. And then we react to new Siege. And Siege is looking promising. So hey, there's a nice plus. There's a nice benefit. There's a nice positive. So yeah, you guys are gonna see me ugly cry. It isn't. You guys don't need to comment or anything like that or feel like bad for me. I'm. I think I am okay. I'm doing better. This is not for attention. This isn't for anything. It's just more of an explanation of where I've been and all this stuff. But I'm gonna be okay because why waste the craziest opportunity that I will ever get in my life? There's none. There's no point. There's none. So you guys enjoy this sappy segment. I love you guys to death. I appreciate every fucking thing you guys have done. I've been reading your guys' comments as I've been gone, and the first couple of days, every time I read a message, I'd cry. And in the past 10 years, I think I could count on my fingers the amount of times I've cried. So every time I read one of your guys' message individually, I would probably cry. So just to let you guys know how much you guys mean to me, it's a lot more than you can really fucking imagine. So I love you guys. So enjoy this. I guess if you can. You're probably not going to, so I'd recommend clicking off or skipping to the Siege segment. Hopefully, no tears shed this stream, because they're already fuck. Um, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot recently. Um, I just. Damn, I haven't cried in like a week. It's been um, just it's been a struggle, man. It's been a big fucking struggle. But fuck, I missed y'all, man. it was hard. Everything's just been um just hard, man. Just hard. Eh. You know, it probably would have been I probably would have been going a lot longer. But to have the position I do, being the spot that I'm in right currently, it's still a good thing. To deal with the shit that you deal with, especially when you're a happy person. You know, the unfortunates are supposed to happen, and I've come to terms with that. It was a struggle. A lot has happened. I'm sure you guys know the normal or the one that happened that sucked, but that band-aid's gone. That band-aid's ripped. That's okay. But I had to deal with the passing of my childhood dog. I had to deal with obviously I had the identity crisis with Siege, which sucked a bit, but that one sucked. And then obviously you guys know the other one. You know, when that door closed and it was just me, I realized how isolated I was as a person and the decisions I made. Just trapping myself in spots that I found comfortable, just so I didn't leave my setup, didn't leave my room, didn't leave my house. And then I realized I wanted nothing of it. I didn't want it. So I was confused and like scared and like lost. And I don't know. I'm talking about just like this spot I am and the place I'm in and how far I am from everything and people and the things I want. And I realized that I do have that opportunity and I should be a lot more grateful and I should do the things I really want. And I don't. But no. I don't know, I'm kind of going on a tangent, but I guess now I have a bit more of a clear sight of what I want. So that's good. I have a plan, so that's good. But fuck, bro. It's been a it's been a struggle. This past week has been amazing, though. Absolutely amazing. Nothing I can complain about. I'm all right, I'm very okay. I'm fucking bawling my eyes up because like fuck, I was gone for 2 weeks and that shit fucking sucked. You guys know how much I like being here and making content and shit like that. So that's the one thing that sucked the most was being gone for so long. That sucked a lot. Today's the first day back in my house in 2 weeks. Closing that door, pretty isolated from everybody. It's hard. It's hard, but I'm lucky enough to be able to change that and do what I want, do elsewhere, or go elsewhere, do else, and that's the thing I'm holding on to is I can do the other things. I can meet these other people. I can experience these other things. Like I am okay. Well, when I 2 weeks ago and all that shit, when I was saying I was okay, or 3 weeks ago, I mean, you guys saw it on the streams and stuff like that. It sucked. I said I was okay and happy, but at the end of the day, I really wasn't. But right now, after that 2 week hiatus, and I got to sit there in a pretty place with my car, the grateful things that I've, got lucky enough to have and the people I've gotten to meet. I sat there and I realized that, it's really, it's really not that bad. Shit sucks, bro. Like breakups happen, people pass, your passion drops. Shit happens, bro. And some more other stuff that I'm not gonna talk about happened. And bro, this all happened within a week span, bro. Every fucking thing happened in a week span. Like the day I quit Siege, the other thing that I've talked about, the dog passing, another secret thing that happened, and then some other bullshit too, all in the 7 day period. But you do get, I get the position to have those things that suck in my life. You know, like that, like I can say that shit sucks. Some people can't. Bro, I'm just gonna say, like, I couldn't get nothing. I couldn't get nothing down my stomach. I could not get anything down my stomach for nine days. But for some reason, I am eating an abnormal amount, which, I mean, bro, fuck it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Past I don't know how many days, but I've been eating a little too much. Like a little too much. Obviously I need food. You guys know me. I'm skinny as fuck. I need food. But damn, bro, I've been eating a lot, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's a huge plus in my scenario right now. Is my food has been significantly better than it's ever been in my life. So nah, bro, I'll still be a femboy. Not joking. Don't jokes. Jokes. I'll still be skinny. Bro, fuck. I think that's the first time I've ever said that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the first time I've ever said that shit. That has to be the first time I've ever said that. Oh, wow, bro. It feels so good to be back, bro. Wow. It's been 25 days. Oh.
This is the endless defense one.
No, wait, no, I haven't.
You're good to go.
Wait, this feels freaky. I forgot my keybinds. I'm literally clicking 3 to take my knife out. No, I'm locked. I feel locked. Try pistol? Okay. Oh, in the first floor. Oh, no, I'm not locked. Ah! My movement. Oh, wow, they just shit on me. Oh. This feels freaky. This feels different. That feels freaky. Okay, am I locked? I can smell my sweat right now. I smell disgusting right now. Kobe, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, it's different. It's different. It's like weird. It's got like some momentum to it. I'm trying to like find it. It's like some weird like momentum thingy-badoober. It feels like there's like momentum involved. Maybe I'm stupid. Oh, what? What? Oh. Do we like this? I mean, obviously it's better than like before. But the iron sights still suck dookie balls. Has no recoil? Wait, it does. Hold up. My movement is clunky. Yeah, it's goofy. It feels goofy. It feels unlike natural. And also like the sight's like disgusting with anti-aliasing on. I feel locked though. I like this. Yeah, it feels nice. It feels like a refresh. Try new DMR. What do you mean new DMR? Oh my goodness. What do you mean new DMR? Habana has a DMR? What? What? Thatcher, Knock, Habana, and Capital. Bro, new gun in this game doesn't even look natural, bro. Holy shit. No way we're back, bro. We're back, bro. We're back. We're so back. No joking. But like, it doesn't even look natural having a new gun in this game. Yeah, it's so skinny and like, well, this like the view model is weird. And what is up with these shadows? Like, what is this lighting over here? Let's try this gun out, I guess. Wait, what? Okay, this I guess doesn't really count if you headshot, but does it feel like every? Okay, Okay. Hipfire is not as good as I thought it would be. Wait, skyscraper got a rework? This doesn't look like much of a rework. The lighting just changed. Why did they change the lighting, bro? They like... Got him. I'm still like the hipfire prone's better, but... Maybe I should pinch myself, but... It feels nice and fresh. It feels like ranked will be like a little fun. You know, when Layer came out, Layer sucked, but, you know, Layer was also new. So it was like not too bad playing it. Wait, hold up. Let's see. Wait, okay, that feels new. Feels like you can... No, dude. That's one of my least favorite changes in the game. Wait, how do you get buffed? Recoil or ammo? No. Dude, they should have cut the ammo. They shouldn't have changed the recoil. Wait, is it just... Oh, wow. It's... Dude. I don't know. I feel like they should have just upped the ammo, kept the recoil the same. Is that crazy? The mouse bedroom. SMG-12. What happened to SMG-12? I haven't played in a minute, but... Why does it feel... Like... Why is it, like, more controllable? Feels like it's more controllable. Alright, I have not seen anything about this map, by the way. Alright. Why does it feel like another Emerald Plains map? Why does it feel like Emerald Plains all over again? Am I hating? Am I hating, or does it feel like Emerald Plains all over again? It's not Emerald Plains? You don't think? I don't know, bro. Sure does feel like another Emerald Plains. I might just be like an old head for like bitching about that, you know? I might just be. It just feels like there's not too much like distinctiveness about the map, you know? All right, I mean, map's cool. It's new, or it's reworked, so that's all I can ask for. But I guess for the meantime, which it does kind of feel like a crime map. But I mean, for the most part, can't complain. It's a new map, a new map's a new map, you know? Can't complain about it. I'm just... Maybe I gotta give it some time? I mean, I already understand the map layout works. It feels like they just added more walls in between everything. like this room, for an example. It just feels like there's... Wow, this is good. Bro, imagine coming in here and clearing all... Oh my fucking god. It reminds me of CCTV border.
Season 4.
Okay.
And Operation... Hello and welcome to Year 10 Season 4 and Operation
Year 10 Season 4
Pursuit. This is an important season for us because we set up an important milestone that we're about to hit. And this is also a season where we're...
No, motherfucker. No, none of that. It's an important season because y'all suck. That's why it's an important season. Because y'all suck. Sorry.
Addressing key feedback that we hear from you.
Okay, never mind.
We understand and we hear you when you say the important things that you want to see addressed are anti-cheat, gameplay variety, and ranked matchmaking. One of the important changes that's coming with Operation Tenfold Pursuit is a new operator remaster. And what better operator than to choose one of the originals from the
2160
cast of Siege. This season marks a historic moment for Siege. 10 years. And we'll be sharing even more details about how we're celebrating this at the end of the reveal. So stay tuned.
Okay. Interruption. Is it just me? Okay, he said at the end of this video, so that's good news. But every single time there's a new season and there's like a new patch or whatever, and like they talk about the roadmap, and then they talk about like basically all this like loads of content that this game's gonna have, but it feels like they've been doing that for the past 2 years and it's been completely drained every single time. There's never been like a fulfilled season drop, you know, where it's like, oh yeah, this is shit. But then like it's just like there's nothing. There's literally nothing. But anytime they ever announce something, it's like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. and then like seasons to come, it just feels like
GSAC dedicated
lackluster.
officer Aya Smith making her final report on the Rainbow program. Since
I'm not watching that, bro. I don't give a fuck about that lore.
This season, one of the most iconic operator for Siege is evolving. After 10 years, even legends need new tools.
Detected an enemy device.
Thatcher is going to bring the EGS disruptor to the field.
That looks
It's
crazy.
a device that has two components. We have the scanner on one side, and we have the launcher on the other side. The
Okay.
scanner is a screen that will allow you to
That
see
looks crazy.
every
There's like 10,000 dots
that
right
are
there.
electronic, two surfaces.
That's crazy looking.
Contact right in front of me.
The launcher part is able to project
I mean, that's
EMP
cool.
charges to those gadgets.
Enemy devices are dark.
The EGS is a very precise gadget. You will be able to see and select a device and shoot it.
Enemy devices.
Once you shoot a device, it will go down for 15
He just shot. Did he just get 3? He just took down 3 and 1. He has 6.
seconds, and you can see the progress on the scanner screen.
Okay, I didn't know it was
Thatcher
that
is a
good,
Pathfinder. He
bro.
has been around for 10 years, and there's a lot more than laser sights now. We are remastering in so he can be relevant for another 10 years.
Enemy devices taken out.
Even after this rework, Thatcher will remain true to himself, and he will be one of the best options for support. We're bringing a new gadget.
Wow,
and
10 years, bro. Wow, 10 years. Wow.
also a brand new weapon. The brand new weapon is a DMR. The PMR
Kinda hit me
98
hard.
is a DMR that focuses on shorter encounters. It has high damage and has the ability to open line of sight from afar. Thatcher will be the first operator with 4
It's such a
primary
weird
weapons.
gun. I mean, it's
We will
cool.
have the L85, the AR-33, the M59, and now the PMR. This new shared weapon will be available on 4 operators: Nuke, Ibana, Capital, and obviously Thatcher. Battle Pass owners will be able to test out the new PMR 2 weeks in early access. After that, it will be available for everyone.
Did they just put this DMR behind a paywall? No, I didn't hear that right.
Able to test out the new PMR 2 weeks in early access. After that, it will be available for everyone. This is just the beginning.
All right.
Moving forward, shared weapon across multiple
Okay.
will be one of the core pillar of the gameplay updates in year 11. We have a brand new weapon, a brand new gadget, and now to round this up, we have a brand new
Okay,
elite.
bro.
This elite skin bundle will be available as the season launches.
Update operator, put it behind paywall,
Balancing updates should be
or
something players
update.
look
Give a
forward
gun to the and then put it behind a paywall, and then dropping the elite on the operator they buffed.
to. Moments that refresh gameplay, breathe new
Okay, bro,
life
Tyler.
into operators, weapons, and gadgets, and open the
Okay.
door to new strategies and metas.
Metas.
They should spark creativity and keep the
Creativity.
competitive spirit alive. We recognize that recent updates haven't always delivered on that promise. Starting now, we're evolving our balance philosophy.
Yes, how-
While data and performance metrics remain important, we'll also be factoring in how the changes feel, how fun, engaging, and exciting they are to play. Our goal is simple: to make each update something that you can get excited about. We're committed to building a future where balancing brings joy, not frustration, and where your experience is always at the heart of our decisions. And with that, let's jump into this season's updates. We have an update to one of our core gadget systems.
He's just
in
reading
the game,
off shit.
the DSEG system.
What's
That stands
this?
for Disabled State for Electronic Gadgets. This is where all the tech that goes into how and why electronic gadgets turn off or get scrambled when EMP'd, for example.
So
Two
wait,
core changes are taking place. One, all
what?
standard weapon sights in the game will now be considered electronic. So when you are EMP'd, your sight will now turn off for the duration of the effect, regardless of which one you have equipped. Two,
Hasn't that always been a
signal
thing?
disruptor will no longer act like an EMP, and as such is being
What?
removed from the DSEG system. This is to clean up many inconsistencies with his gadget. For
What
example,
does it do?
if Thermite has an exothermic charge on the main breach and a signal disruptor is in range, Thermite
Oh, only
will
does it on a
not
hollow. That's a good call.
be able to send the signal to that device and start the breaching process, because the exothermic charge is within Mute's signal disruption area. Now let's switch the position of the signal disruptor. Thermite is standing in range of the signal disruptor, but his placed exothermic charge is not. When he tries to activate the breaching process, it will fail because the communication is disrupted on his end. This was not the case in the past.
Oh.
It used to be that only the placed gadget could be disrupted.
I mean, that's cool.
Now both the source and endpoint of the communication signal
I mean, that's cool.
can be disrupted.
I feel like that's
also
like
means that if a gadget does
that's
not
like really
use the
role playery.
communication signal,
I don't know, bro. I
it
feel like
will
that's
be unaffected by mute. Because to put it more simply, he no longer disables electronics. He disrupts the signals electronics emit and receive. With this change, he will in fact be carrying a few less gadgets. So he
Wait, so they're going like
2 additional
they go on
changes.
like hella primitive technology, but like electronic, like the benefits of like electronic and like primitive. Ooh, I see what's going on here.
He is now a 2-speed, 2-armor operator. Second, the radius of his signal disruptor has been increased.
Thank God.
Now, before
That's
I
a
move
need.
on from the DSEC system, there is one more point of consistency we're adjusting for. But this is for Rooney's surrogates. Once are EMP'd, they will now trigger the re-enabled state logic. So they will be disabled for the duration of the EMP, then require to be shot to turn back on, as if you had triggered the gate by throwing something through it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It makes sense
Castle's
because
update is something
it was pointless to do it. You just burn it.
But I'll tell you one of my strategies for using this change in a moment. His panels are now electrifiable.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. That's kind of cool.
Personally, I'll be using
That's
this
sick.
to hold the second floor R6 room as Kaid when defending bunks on layer. No more ash charges coming in from the window and display are gonna break my teammate's armor panel, protecting me while I trick the breach.
Wait, that's actually kind of crazy.
But why are we adjusting
Hold up.
Castle? A part of the site adjustment last season
That's kind of crazy
for
thinking
our
about it
defenders
now.
was to allow us to start tackling the true issue with many of
So
them.
they're like the way I'm seeing all these like changes is like they're like really focusing on like the separation of like technology and like brute force brutality, you know, like sledge, like boom booms, like grenades and shit like that. So like they're really trying to like do like a like
7 months my favorite Boo Bear.
hey Ryan, thank you for the 7. So they're like really trying to split that up, which is cool. I like that.
Without a magnified scope, they are not compelling enough to be brought into your lineups, and that simply won't do. So we are looking into new ways and listening to your feedback on how to improve these operators
All right, Marvin.
so that they can have more of an impact without using scopes. Hard breachers might be one of the
Hey
most
Uzi, I
important
missed you.
roles in an
missed you
attack.
too.
Hope Stanley and
You
Walda
need to
are doing
coordinate
good.
with your team,
They're doing
reach
amazing.
key walls and
Appreciate
set up
you, Ryan.
angles, which allow you to start stripping away the advantage defenders have when the round starts. And because of this, we are looking to give our hard breachers a little attention. Yes, even Ace, who is surprisingly happy to step aside and let his counterparts share in the spotlight, because apparently he's been carrying the hard breaching team for some time now. Let's start with the man that literally started it all, Thermite. Thermite will be receiving 2
Let's see this.
changes. He will get an additional exothermic charge. bringing him
Additional
to
3.
He will also be
Holy
receiving a
balls, bro.
secondary shotgun
You'd be a goat
for
on
extra flexibility.
Clubhouse.
Maverick
Shotgun?
will be receiving 3 changes. His breaching
This guy
torch
sucks.
will no longer pause to cool down and reload.
That's
He will
cool.
also be receiving
I think the
frame
reload was so small, but
And
I mean,
lastly,
that's
he'll
cool.
be receiving the Reaper Mark II secondary weapon. Ace has
Just
humbly
because you give him a
accepted
pistol doesn't
3
mean too
changes.
much, but I mean, it's cool, I
In
guess.
exchanging for slowing down and becoming a 3 armor, 1 speed, he will also be receiving his own set of stun grenades.
Okay,
Lastly,
now that's
Habana.
sick, bro.
Habana will be receiving more
That's sick.
changes than the rest. Reduced recoil to the Type 8.9 assault rifle.
Unneeded.
She'll also be receiving the PMR
They should have buffed
90A2
her
that
ammo.
Raptors get in. Claymores will be added to her secondary options, and her X-Kiro launcher will no longer
Wait.
need to be reloaded between shots. That's it for balancing for now.
Thank
but we
God,
hope
I
you like
hate
what
the
we're going
reload.
with
Hopefully the
adjustment in
bun's
our
good,
balancing
bro.
philosophy,
When they click the
which
button,
will, of
hopefully that's
course, still
good.
Continue to grow.
Okay, it
and
looks good.
evolve as we gather your feedback and look towards the future.
Yeah, it looks like it detonates faster. R6 shield guard. What is this?
We know cheating has hurt your experience in Siege, and we need to be clear. Our recent detection and prevention systems haven't kept pace with the rapid evolution of cheat makers,
Good.
especially since our move to free access. This season, we are taking responsibility and continuing to invest in stronger measures to protect fairness and security in Siege. Cheating cuts into what makes Siege great: skill, teamwork, and strategy. Shield Guard remains the backbone of the
Backbone.
protection system.
Shield guard
In Season
backbone.
3, we delivered weekly security updates. And now in Season 4, we're changing the cadence. Twice a week, new updates will roll out to constantly disrupt cheat makers and make their work harder. We're also pushing to
Okay.
be faster and more aggressive with data-driven bans.
Okay.
Our research and development team are
Doesn't sound too
tracking new
bad.
cheat patterns every day. We've made progress, but we're not satisfied. Our focus is to permanently ban more cheaters and do it faster. Another major advancement on the way is recall script detection. We're building a system that can accurately detect macros and scripts without punishing.
Oh, thank God. That's probably like my favorite thing to hear, bro. Yeah, like, dude, blatantly cheating sucks. Like wallers suck, closet cheaters suck, blatant cheaters suck. But nothing is more miserable than playing against macros, because like they sit there and they think they're legit. It's like Zim players. It's like they sit there and they convince themselves they're legit. Yeah, like that's what I like to hear, bro. Is the macros, bro. Bless up on that. Yeah, it's so bad. Everybody uses it. Everybody uses macros now, or everybody Zims now. So like, oh, that's good. That's my favorite thing to hear for sure.
Players.
I hate blatant cheaters,
Season
but I
4,
hate
we're working
macros.
directly with pros to collect recall data, ensuring it's both precise and fair. This is a big step forward, and we are confident that in year 11,
Well, that's good.
this will roll out to directly protect your matches.
That's good. I know majority of like the casual base or like the Jinxie people or Jinxie, I heard Jinxie say about it, don't like when pros have input on the game. And I don't think pros should have too much input on the game, like as in like operators and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like I feel like everybody like agrees with everybody, like pros, like what, like no, like yes, people like said 1.5 crutch and stuff like that, but like at the end of the day, nobody, like there's not like dead set pros. Like I feel like the casual player base and the pros were kind of like merged together. I think most people agreed with pros, and like there's like a facade and there's like a concept of like pros ruin the game, bro. Like pros want 1.5 back. Pros want to play ranked, bro. Like yeah, they're pros and they get paid for the game, but like pros aren't being like, I can't open a castle barricade. Nerf castle. You know that, like, no, like pros don't do that, bro. Pros don't do that. You know. Then what about pros getting banned from macros because of the recall? No pros macro.
You know, the fight against cheaters is never ending.
That's good. I like to hear that.
We're
Funny.
stepping up with more research and development, smarter data bans, and more frequent Shield Guard updates, all aimed at making Siege as fair and secure as possible.
Sweet, bro. Like to hear that. Makes me happy.
Another big feature is coming to the esports tab. While the esports tab is great for staying up to date on everything that's happening in the scene, we also want to make it rewarding for you to jump in and be active. So we're bringing the predictions feature to the game. With predictions, you can make your picks, decide who's going to win every time.
No, not an external site moment.
You can
I get they want Twitch viewership, but no.
Who's going to win every time you're
that you better click that button and better take you to exactly where you want.
right. You can get rewarded for it with alpha packs and skins. Jump in, make your predictions,
I like this,
and
this
get
is sick.
rewarded for it.
That's
At the
cool.
end of the day, the esports tab continues to grow just like our esports scene in Siege.
I don't know about that one though. That's a bold
We've been
take.
working on our matchmaking tools over the past while. We've heard you, and we need to continue to invest in our matchmaking.
Hopefully,
That's why
Miller.
this season we're bringing visual rank matchmaking to the ranked playlist.
Hopefully not, Chaco.
What that means is that it will find players relevant to your skill, sort them based on the difference of your visual rank, and make sure those that end up in your match are as close as possible to your own visual rank and skill.
That's not
For
bad
example,
then.
if you're just starting your season at Copper 5, you don't want to be matched against players who've been playing already all season.
Yeah,
You'd like to match
exactly.
with people who are of your skill level, but are also just starting the season similar to you.
That's
And for those who are
That's
pairing
good.
up and making a squad, we'll
Is this
use
next
the
season?
highest rank within the squad.
This is next season,
We want
right?
to continue to invest in the matchmaking of
This ain't
ranks
some
so
bullshit.
it's
We're gonna have to
fair
wait 6
and
months,
competitive.
right? This is next season.
4 will be a great time to
Okay,
jump
yeah.
into ranked with the improvements to the matchmaking.
Stanley, stop messing with the camera. Stanley, Psst.
This season, for training and onboarding, we have something for both newcomers and veterans. And for those that like T-Hunt, the Carries Legion are your new targets.
Walter wasn't even around when T-Hunt was around. That's how he babied this cat is.
Gunfights is really important when you're trying to learn where the staircase is, how am I supposed to move around this map, and where are those danger areas.
Wow, I love
now
it.
the Carries Legion
Walter is
are
a
all
new
over the
gen.
map, and they move, they roam, they take those gunfights, they might even throw an impact grenade. So keep your senses alive and take those gunfights one at a time. In this mode, we've offered some new quality of life as well. You can get eliminated, quickly respawn to get back into the action, and change operator at any time to compare loadouts and weapons. We know that this training tool means a lot to players.
Okay, we already know about this. I'm gonna skip this part. Testing
Coming up
grounds.
this season, we have a brand new playlist, the Testing Grounds. The Testing Ground is a playlist that will focus on communication, community, and experimentation. The Testing Ground is all about gathering feedback.
It's just test server.
Everyone,
skip that.
Fortress in action during
Let's watch the Fortress. Let's see if we can understand it.
Experience this for yourself this season. This full rework addresses its major pain points.
It's not. Wait, it's not test server. It's not.
The Testing Grounds.
This is going to be.
The Testing Ground is a playlist that will focus on communication, community, and experimentation. The Testing Ground is all about gathering feedback before we implement the new feature. Everyone will be able to access this content. It's going to be on the main hub. For the first Testing Ground, the subject is going to be armor and speed. Operator can customize health, speed, and sound through the armor choices. You might be a fan of the Gridlock's gadget, but not super comfortable with the armor and speed. This set of new changes allow you to customize their speed. For the purposes of Testing Ground, we will be using the quick match setting. And with the limited pool of maps. This will be available for 1 week during January. To make sure that we gather feedback, we've implemented a QR code on the
Finger my
menu.
armpit right now.
Testing Ground is all about working with you.
Okay.
If you want to be part of the future of Siege, this is where it starts. Before we dive into the next topic, there's one operator who always knows how to make an impact. Long before Rainbow, Goyo learned how to turn chaos into precision. Let's take a look.
What just happened? Why does it look like CSGO? What's going on? Oh, Goyo Elite? Kinda doesn't really look like an Elite, to be honest, bruh. Why does it look like a mobile game? Bro, I'm being so mean, bro, but like, I'm keeping it real. Kinda just looks like a mobile game.
For those at the Munich Major, you may have already seen Fortress in action during the Creator Show match earlier. For everyone else, you'll get to experience this for yourself this season. This full rework addresses its major pain points. Unbalanced bomb sites, too many hallways.
I'm just itching my armpit, like I'm literally fingering my shit right now.
And the courtyard design. What has changed? Objectives have been rebalanced one at a time through playtests and iterations.
Is there like a blueprint version we can see, bro?
It's been transformed into an exterior zone for attacker entries.
Oh, whoa, wait, see this.
A huge second floor hallway. Visual updates plus unique features have been added to the objectives for replayability. This rework brings Fortress back into the ranked rotation, but it will also be added to the Pro League map pool. And we're excited for you to play it once again.
I mean,
and that's not all for the maps.
The way I feel about it,
alongside the reworked Fortress, it's now theme park and skyscrapers.
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's a new map, it's fresh. But like, I feel like there wasn't too much of a strategic approach to it. You know, they just kind of changed it around, made some better quality stuff. But it doesn't feel too good about it, you know? Like, it doesn't feel too unique.
We'd like to thank you for your
there's nothing too distinctive feeling about the map. Like, think about Theme Park for an example. Theme Park is a great map. I love Theme Park. I don't care what anybody says. But you have Dragon, you have Gong, you have Furnace, you have Throne, you have Bunks, you have Office, you have Cache, you have Control Room. You have all these other rooms that look so significantly different than the other room. I think this is such a good key factor on making like things more strategic feeling instead of just having like random ass bullshit hallways. Kickstart talked about this, and he asked me this question. I don't know how many years ago, a couple months before he passed. He asked me a question and asked his stream a question saying, how would you guys feel if Siege had universal callouts like CS:GO, like long, you know, elbow, like, you know, default callouts that like every new player could grasp and understand the concept of, rather than having to play the game and just forcefully remembering, oh, he's fucking like, he's bitch corner, you know, on cafe, or he's B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3, you know, like heaven and hell, like, is a good call out because everybody knows that, but like, or like Harry Potter and shit like that. But I feel like there's like a lack of universal calls for these new maps, you know, like Rocket Stairs, like R6 rooms, you know, shit like that. I feel like is kind of like the disconnect for like at least casual players playing on these new maps. But maybe that's just old head me saying that. I don't care. I play this. I gotta play shit 24/7. You know, if I end up playing Siege a lot this new season, I gotta play that shit a lot this new season, and I'm gonna learn it. But I think for the casual player base that plays the game on the weekends, isn't gonna be able to like fully understand and enjoy it because it's not too distinctive. But maybe that's just me overlooking it, because I just feel like it's not too distinctive. As a CS player, learning R6 calls is 10 times harder. Yeah, because none of them are the same. I know it's gonna sound like you guys are probably not gonna like believe me when I say this, but like when I give my opinions on the game, like I always try to be as like non-biased as possible. I'm always gonna be biased. I'm always gonna be biased because I play the shit out of the game, right? But I always look at it like, how are the majority gonna enjoy it, as long as like the higher, you know, skill level is gonna, you know, enjoy it. You know, that's like the one thing about Rust that people did like dogged on. Bro, I had like 3,000 hours like pre-recoil change on Rust, and I loved Rust. And then people like, obviously the recoil change and the blooms kind of BS, but at the same time, the amount of people that got brought into that game was so good because people could actually play it. The learning curve was a little bit smaller, so people played it. And then like, you know, now they're like forcing people out of safe zones, forcing the noobs out of safe zones and stuff like that. So I like when everybody's affected by changes, rather than like in like almost in a positive way, rather than catering towards, oh, this pro doesn't like this corner on this map, so let's change it. Not like that's ever happened. I'm just saying I don't like when one side is catered towards another. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of Fortress. Maybe that's just a bit of a gap, but I feel like it's kind of just a confusing map for everybody in general, where it doesn't make much sense. I don't know.